streaming on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Coffee with a Lawyer every Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I get to answer your questions for free. And today we have a special guest, Yetta, and I'd like to give her an opportunity to ask her question. However, I do have to let you know that we are live. There is no attorney-client confidentiality, no privilege, and that is the crux of the attorney-client relationship. So I do encourage you, if you'd like to talk about specific details of your case, please schedule a confidential consultation. With that being said, I'd like to allow Yetta to ask her question.
Hi there. My question is in regards to celebrity contracts. It's real simple. I just wanted to know, do you look over and review celebrity contracts?
Yes. I don't know exactly what you mean by celebrity contracts, but when you do say, let me just say it brings up certain issues.
I'm sorry.
Write-up publicity is very important when we're talking about celebrity status. In the law, the word celebrity has a legal connotation. That's someone who can exhibit or portray or perform in public for value. That's what gives you celebrity status, or you're of a status of recognition, notoriety, where you can be paid for your public appearance. That's celebrity status. But if you'd like to talk about more details, again, this isn't confidential. If you want to speak in generalities, I'd be happy to discuss more.
Okay. I definitely would like to discuss it confidentially.
Okay. Well, we can schedule a confidential consultation. We can reach out after this. I'd like to just, discuss a little bit more about this issue, because when you're dealing with celebrity contracts, so to speak, it's really, you're seeking waivers. It's more of a release. You want them to sign a release of claims against you so that they do not come back and file a lawsuit against you for violating their right of publicity or portraying them in a negative or false light, or an untrue a statement of false facts, which is defamatory, that damages their reputation. So you have to be careful about how you portray them. It's more of a release of claims than an agreement for rights. Do you understand?
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can. I mean, be happy. I'm happy to discuss more with you if you want to ask another question. But I do want to respect confidentiality and remind you, getting into details. We are live here, so you don't want to reveal too many specifics.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I would like to schedule an appointment with you.
Okay. Well, I can email you after the live stream, but do you have any more questions? Just because I do believe some people are signing on the different platforms. So if you have any question, I'd like to just share some information so others can also benefit.
No, it was just basically, I'm an author, and it's just that soon I'll be receiving a contract in regards to, my work. And I just feel like it was, it's necessary to have an attorney look over the contract before I, make my decision. So that's when I decided, to turn to you and to, go over, be that backup for me,
Well, there's many legal issues for writers, and then also depending on the specific genre. If you're doing biographies, a lot of release of claims, defamation, publicity type issues. If you're dealing with other creative type works, you're dealing with copyright and fair use issues. So there are legal issues all throughout. Writers have been generally taken advantage of in their respective industries, whether it be writing books or screenplays. It's always the producers the producers or the publishing companies that have taken advantage of the writers, because writers need to be informed on their rights. All right. Here's the magic formula.
Right.
Here's the magic formula for people in the entertainment industry. Okay. The magic formula for people in the entertainment industries is the rights equals the power, and the power equals the ability to monetize. The rights is the power. Your legal rights is the power to make money. And that's why you're in this business, not just to share your creative works, your creative expressions,
right,
but also to monetize it and make it your livelihood. And the rights is your security. And writers historically have been taken advantage of by publishing companies or distributors or producers because they have transacted away their rights without being informed. So you're exactly right. It is important to work with legal counsel throughout your career. And I would also encourage you to be informed, at least on the foundational aspects of copyright law. Copyright law is the foundation. That is the foundational legal rights to allow you to exploit your own work and to prevent others from exploiting your work. But also it's a balancing act, because the Copyright Act in the United States, the Copyright Act was not meant to give people a monopoly over creative works. It was meant to also allow others to be inspired to create more works, use the past works to create even better works, progress in the arts and the sciences. And along with the foundational legal aspects of copyright law, you should also understand the fair use doctrine. That allows you to use other people's creative works in your own without having to license them legally to be able to do them, to create something new, to create more progress in the arts and the sciences so our society can benefit.
Okay. It's very informative. Thank you.
Well, copyright law is, I really enjoy copyright law. It's the basis of First Amendment, creative expression. It's really what our society is built on. Freedom of speech and being able to express our arts, our thinking, our opinions through our creative works. It's very fascinating. I taught copyright law for law students, and I really studied it in depth, and it was probably one of the first areas that I got involved with when I became an attorney out on my own. Intellectual property. A copyright falls under the legal subject of intellectual property, and that is to protect our mental labors. Okay, make sense?
Okay, it does. It really does.
One thing you shouldn't.
Sounds good. I'm excited.
Here's another legal concept you should be aware of too. As someone in the creative industries, you said you're a writer. Copyright does not protect ideas. Ideas are not protected by copyright law. Okay? Ideas are as free as the air. You can have your idea used without your permission if you don't adequately protect it. First of all, you should express it. First, any creative idea, if you want to have some type of legal ownership over that idea, you should express it in tangible medium. It must be expressed in a tangible medium, whether that's writing, whether it's a recording, whether it's now holographic, whether it's now even music or dance moves can be expressed in a tangible medium. You can write dance moves. There's a language that you can write it out. The key is that you have to express your idea in a tangible medium. Traditionally, it's pen to paper, write it out, take a photograph of it,
Right.
record it, make a video recording of it, whatever it's audio visual, or if it's in written form, it has to be expressed in some form of tangible medium. And then that's when copyright adheres at the moment of creation. You don't even need to register your work. However, I encourage you to, because when you register your work with the Library of Congress through the United States Copyright Office, you can register it online through the electronic copyright registration. And every creative should know how to register their copyrights. Okay, because you may need to register a lot of them in your career.
That's true. I've written 3 books, and I've done that process with the Library of Congress.
Yes, it can be easy.
So I do agree with you. Yeah.
And you can create your own account. The key is, if you truly want to prevent people from stealing your work, there's only one absolute way, and that is to never share your work with others. To take your work and lock it in the drawer and never share it. That's the one way you can be certain that it will never be stolen. However, that's not your purpose. Your purpose is to share your work. Yes, everyone wants to share it, exploit it.
Right.
Okay, so the rule of thumb is that when you are going to share your work with others, that work must be registered for copyright protection with the Library of Congress. And copyright protection is important because it gives you certain benefits and presumptions. First of all, it puts the public on notice that you own this work. Your work actually gets submitted into a library, the United States Library of Congress. All right, it has the largest database of creative works. And then it's important because you get certain benefits of being allowed to file a lawsuit in federal court as opposed to state court. And for these type of disputes, federal court is much more favorable. It's a better venue because they hear these cases more and they can make better rulings on law. And it also gives you certain presumptions in federal court. It gives you a presumption of ownership, and it also gives you special remedies, special legal remedies, an injunction. That's a court order. That's a powerful remedy because you can order the other party to do or not do something. And when in the realm of infringement cases, you can have the court order them to stop distributing your work without permission. And the court can also seize that work. And if you're dealing with a large publishing company or a production company, that can be very powerful because the judge has the power to order the federal marshals to enter the property of those production companies, those large studios, those big publishing houses, and to seize all the means of production, all the computers, all the discs. It can be a quite intrusive process if the judge allows it, but it's powerful because we can leverage it. And also a very special remedy we have is statutory damages. That allows you to claim harm without proving the actual amount of damages, which can be quite difficult. And the law will impose a certain amount, I believe up to $150,000 for each act of infringement. Now that's open to interpretation. How many different acts of infringements are there? Is it one continuous violation, or has there been many different acts of infringement? That's on a case-by-case basis. You see where we're going with this. It can get quite complex. It's important.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. It is. I see where you're going with it. It's interesting too to learn, all the different aspects.
Yes. Sorry for my phone.
Oh, no problem.
Do you hear my phone ringing in the background? Sorry.
Yeah. I can hear it, but yeah, it's not loud.
Let me see if, okay. Well, I hope this was helpful. We didn't really get into the specifics.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. If you'd like to talk more about those
very
specifics,
helpful.
Yeah.
Definitely, I do. I have a few other questions within it, but confidentially, I would like to talk to you.
Okay. I can text you the link to schedule. For these matters, we do have a deductible fee. So it's really to reserve your time for our initial consultation, and then for whatever services may be needed afterwards, that fee will be credited toward those services. So it's really just it's a security deposit. But it's meant to reserve your time, and we'll spend about 45 minutes consulting on your specific matter. I'll give you a plan I'll spot all the issues. We'll discuss all the legal issues. Give you the rules of law. We'll analyze your situation, and we'll give you a plan of action on how to move forward. So you're in a better, you will be in a better place. That is my personal guarantee, that I will leave you in a better place. You'll know what to do. You'll know what to expect, and you'll know how to proceed. Okay. So let me.
Sounds good.
I can put that in the chat. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let me see how to do this. All right. Okay. So I do like to just spend about 15, 20 minutes on these regular Monday calls. Sometimes we get more people signing on. Sometimes we get people messaging in the chat. So if you're viewing on the live stream, feel free to write anything in the chat, and we can address those questions as well. If you'd like to ask your question in person or on the Zoom, remotely on the Zoom, feel free to log on to our weekly Zoom meeting that we stream, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. With that, can you just confirm you got those links, Yetta?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now. I did receive it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my personal calendar is a little difficult to synchronize, but if you click on the second link and you reserve, you make a reservation, we will reach out, and I'll try to clear my schedule to speak to you as soon as possible, if possible today. Okay.
And I'll be able to, I'll give more detail in specifically as far as what, the information that I'm, needing.
Understood. I look forward to it. Thank you very much. I look forward to being of service.
Thank you, Mr. Sterling.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. I'm going to sign off now. So everyone viewing on live stream, just want to say take care, take action, and have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.